We have the Radiance. One hat on Slardar. It's not bad. And from outer space, slamming down, landing in superhero poses. We have the Dire. That was a baddie Bloodseeker. We have an intro. And welcome, ladies and gentlemen of YouTube, to an ability draft. With me, KarmaKnight. Just made a day, no Stargate. I do have friends in this game, Mr. Bitch playing Centaur Warrunner and Smog Island playing Death Prophet. These two are quite solid, very fun to play with. Had a good time this game. Just got my Slardar skin all updated. I went with blue and red instead of trying to force gold and fire. Just doesn't really work with Slardar for me. You like it? It's so shiny. Check out my hats. I know you want hats. Maybe if you like this video, I'll send you a hat. We can make that happen. Yeah, I'll totally send you a hat if you like my video. Like it, tell me about it in the comments, and I will friend you and send you a hat. Offer good for the next 36 hours. That should be plenty. All right. We have some people squaring up around top. Looks like we're looking for first blood. We are completely abandoning the bottom jungle and the bottom river runes. Top river rune looks like it's going to be a fight, though. Brewmaster is hiding. Looks like he wants to try a stomp. Centaur chases him down. Nice stomp. Is probably going to keep him just perfectly safe and sound. He's going to get up there for his own rune, but Mr. Bitch snags the rune. Oh, man. Bloodseeker gets the bottom forest rune. Looks like Smog grabbed one. Visage got one, so that's 3 runes for us and no first blood. Visage says chill. And let's introduce the lanes. I will start with top and we'll move down diagonally. Down Diagon Alley to the bottom right. We have a Brewmaster. He's currently alone in lane. I guess they can't decide who they want their mid to be. Hopefully they sort this out soon. Brewmaster has Stomp. Not Stomp. Slithering Crush. You know, Slardar Stomp. Pretty much the same as Stomp. Is it? I'm curious about this. This has Move Slow. Slow lasts for 6 seconds. The stun is only 1 second. It makes a puddle. It's got Move and Attack Slow for 35 seconds. Who has Hoof Stomp? I know somebody got Hoof Stomp. Where is it? Where is the Hoof Stomp? There it is. Hoof Stomp is more damage and longer stun, but no slow. Interesting. Okay, so they're not just exactly the same anymore, but oh man, it sure feels like it. Anyway, he's got Slardar Crush, Slithering, Slardar Crusherine. He's got Phantom Strike to go with it. This is a very good combo. Unfortunately, the attack animation from Slithering Crush kind of bites into your Phantom Strike time. I really prefer, if I'm going to be using Phantom Strike. Oh hey, we've got First Blood from Snapfire. Bottom lane, that's where I am. Oh no, what happened? Looks like Death Prophet ate some slows. And I went in for the stun and assumed he'd run, but he stayed a little too long and the slows stack up and he's a squishy intel hero. And my team gives up first blood. What a tragedy. Anyway, what I was saying was, I really like getting a stun you can throw off ahead of time, like a range castable stun, and then hit them with Phantom Strike, because then you get the full benefit out of Phantom Strike. It's only, you know, what's the duration? Alright, gains bonus attack speed. Duration, 2 seconds. Yeah, it's only 2 seconds of bonus attack speed, which with 170 bonus attack speed is good for like 3 or 4 good quick whacks, and probably a crit or 2, but like, it's not really enough if you're gonna blink in and then stun, because you just use up all your attack speed time. Very sad. Anyway, still a good build. Blink stuns are always solid. Exorcism is excellent, especially with an Ags. He can add the ghosts to his right clicks. And Guardian Sprint just gives him fantastic mobility. Also, double Ags build. Triple Ags build. He gets puddles, he gets regen and armor and stuff from puddles. Seems good. Seems real good. Not good enough for early game as our team picks up a kill. Visage sure helped. We've got Soul Assumption, Cinder Brew, Gravekeeper's Cloak, Static Storm. I mean, Soul Assumption, Static Storm pumps out the damage. Cinder Brew is just a really good ability. It's kind of weird. But like, duration is increased by 3 seconds when they're ignited. Yeah, it's much better with Drunken Brawler, but like, it's still good. Drenches himself. So, this is a self-cast. No, you cast it on, it's an enemy cast also. So the move speed is a slow if you cast it on an enemy. This is so weirdly worded. Drenches himself and an area in alcohol. Okay, causing enemy units to move slower and ignited once they take any spell damage. English fail. God. Anyway, it's a good ability. It's weirdly worded, but it slows, it burns. If you hit them, they take more damage over time and are slowed for longer. If you have Drunken Brawler, it buffs you quite a lot. It's really a good ability. Gravekeeper's Cloak for some tankiness. Static Storm for a big team ult. I like this build. It's very solid. It's a support build. Gonna need some mana. He's gonna cast spells. It's alright. Let's look at Centaur. Centaur's build is fucking scary. This is a Centaur Never Dies build. He's got an AoE stun. That's cute, but Spirit Siphon steals life, so he always gets more life throughout the fight and doesn't die. Double Edge with a shard steals strength, so he gains more max health throughout the fight and doesn't die. And then Primal Split, you know, just completely full heals him and lets him do it again. And if any of his little brewlings survive, he survives, and he just won't die. What a fantastic tank build. Let's back up a second and see what's going on mid. Maybe another second or two. Looks like Disruptor spots a water rune and tries to go for it. But Brewmaster has showed up and will use that nice blink stun combo. And that's going to give Legion Commander his thirst. Legion Commander will pick up a kill. That's a good kill right there. Alright, let's talk about PA real fast. Phantom Assassin. One of my original favorites back when in Dota 1 your character model became invisible with blur. So OP. Anyways, nowadays he's got Blood Rage for attack speed. I like it. Blood Right for a silence. Sure, why not? Jingu Mastery for a bunch of bonus damage and some lifesteal. Seems good. Very high numbers on that. Takes a minute to charge up though. And Coup de Grace. Coup de Grab. Oh no, my courier died. Oh no. I wish couriers like went through the lane. I feel like that should be automatic. Maybe I need to learn how to micro. I don't know, whatever. We were talking about PA, and I mean, he's got 3 right-click effects and a silence. Seems excellent. He needs, like, either Shadow Blade or a Blink for some engage, and, you know, something to do until the Blood Rate goes off, so, like, maybe an Abyssal Blade. And this build is terrifying. This kid hits so hard. Probably wants a Battle Fury to farm, so clearly item-heavy, as any good carry build is. Ruh-roh. Looks like Centaur squishes him despite him having some good stuff. Brewmaster is going to use a creep to blink away. Is it successful? These guys have a pretty good amount of disable between the two of them. Another nice creep blink. He runs through the woods, but oh man, the Bash of the Deep is strong. One more cookie, and like 5 stuns later, he finally goes down. Oh, what an abusive lane combo right there. How rude. Alright, let's take a look at mid. We already looked at Legion Commander with his Thirst. We'll look again. He's got Mortimer Kisses to go with Thirst. This is fantastically strong. Mortimer Kisses damages the whole enemy team if you aim it well. My god, did they just get... They just got PA from full health under the tower with a very nice ult. Oh, that's gross. Good job, Disruptor. Mystic Flare OP. Mystic Flare and stuns, very OP. Anyway, this combo is what I was talking about. This is so strong. Mortimer Kisses gets the whole enemy team's health low in a big team fight, and then your Thirst is just definitely online for the rest of the fight, and you're so scary. Oh man, that might be my short. Let's see that again in slow motion. Oh yeah, pro plays. Don't worry, he comes back for it. 7 minutes short. Alright, we got a double damage Legion Commander called missing. Definitely going to do something with this double damage. Yeah, he's going to cast Mystic Flare with his double damage. Sup. Maybe he'll come bottom and kill us all. Ooh, Boundless Strike is a whiff for me. Sucks to suck. Cookie is a whiff too. There's already 3 of them. Legion Commander's coming in from the side. I sense danger, as my friend Fool likes to say. Mortimer Kisses to soften us up. Alright, his aim isn't the best ever. Oh, but I'm very low and I'm very slowed. I think I'm gonna die. There it is. Rip me. I'm gonna take my revenge by making it short about him running right past that double damage rune. So our bottom tower is sieged, and we're struggling down here. Scores are pretty even. All right, what else am I talking about? Who was mid on our team? It was... Must have been Visage mid? Yeah, Visage mid. With a support build. Wasn't he top? Disruptor went top. Maybe Disruptor went top from mid, and now he's bottom. Let's talk about Disruptor. He's got Mystic Flare. He's got 2 stuns, including Bash to the Deep on a range hero. This build is fantastic. Look at him dying with this fantastic build. For a very OP early game, he's got Thunderstrike. Lol. As he dies and doesn't have Thunderstrike level for early game. This ability is great, especially with Bash of the Deep. I feel like this being leveled right now is a mistake. A mistake. Oh, he tries so hard for the Legion Commander. The glimpse and the duel. There it is at 9 minutes. Let's see that again. He's gonna get away. There's the glimpse. There's the duel. I believe that's the first one of the evening. Yep, 10 damage. Very nice. We're gonna try to catch every duel. Can we do it? I don't know. Maybe. We'll just do this game from my perspective. But first, let's introduce anybody I've missed so far. We talked about that boy, that boy, that boy. Oh yeah, me! And Death Prophet. Let's talk about bottom lane. Death Prophet has Armor Melt, increased attack speed for himself or a friend, a Silence, and more Armor Melt. What a good support build. I love it. It's amazing. Excellent. Just buy all the Armor Melt items. It's going to be a good game. Look at him warding too, like a real teammate. Wow. Big shout out to Death Prophet this game. That's right. It's my friend Smog Island. And he gets gone on by a very grouchy Legion Commander. Centaur's there to help. Looks for the top of the ramp. Catch. Mortimer Kisses is questionably aimed. The stun helps. I cannot catch the Legion Commander because he's too fast. My courier is so screwed. Alright, I take a minute to steer my courier here, which is maybe gonna affect my ability to team fight. Looks like everybody's after Centaur, but he does that turning into a bunch of pandas thing and doesn't die. I am too slowed for the duel yet again. Maybe we'll get this Bloodseeker. I think we're gonna get the Bloodseeker. Oh, we get him, but it's no duel for me. Oh well. We also pick up the Snap, and that is a good team fight. Well, if you haven't figured it out yet from the thumbnail or from the gameplay you've seen so far, I have a dual build. It's the best dual build. This combo is hot fire. Dual. Crowd controls people, forces them to fight you, and you scale damage as the game progresses. I already have 10 at 11 minutes because I'm so good at Dota. Boundless Strike scales off your right-click damage and gives you crits and gives you a teleport and stuns your enemies. Oh my god, it's everything you could ever want in an ability to go with duel. So good. Glimpse is also silly for duel shenanigans. You just saw that in the previous fight where I just glimpsed Legion Commander back to me when he was trying to run away and got an easy duel pickup. That's how I got this 10 damage. I'm still going to pick up a Blink this game, probably, because Blade Mail is fantastic and Boundless Strike and Glimpse are both great, but you really can't beat a good old-fashioned Blade Mail. Alright, let's back up and see what just happened to our Disruptor. What's Disruptor doing? Picking fights with neutral keeps, getting gone on by Brewmaster, who does the Blink, stun, right-click. Mystic Flare doesn't even touch him, and he cleans up the Disruptor. That's a tanky Brewmaster for only having power treads. It's like he's a strength hero or something. Alright, who have I not introduced? Have I talked about Snap? No, let's talk about Snap. Snap has Wukong's commands. Also, Drunken Brawler and 2 slows. This build is good. Hard CC would of course be better than slow, but like, slows are solid with Wukong's commands. I don't know why he has items that aren't Maelstrom first, but he should have a Maelstrom and an Axe immediately. Legion tries to do things to Centaur, it's not going to work. I try to stun their team and land it right in the middle of all of them, doing no damage. Centaur runs into everyone. Somehow he's just gaining life instead of dying. And Snapfire goes down. I'm a little low to go forward for a duel right now, but my team is being feisty. Looks like Disruptor is hungry, but goes a little too far forward. I think he's gonna die. Disruptor goes down. Legion Commander just going crazy with arcane missiles. Not really committing to any specific push. Like, I feel like he could be running down Centaur right now, but not anymore. Speaking of running people down, Centaur gets PA. Legion Commander is fast, but can he help the Bloodseeker? Speaking of Bloodseeker, I never introduced Bloodseeker. Check this build out. It's Blur and Dagger and Overwhelming Odds. And Stampede. I mean, it seems like a stay out of the way and stay alive and like throw a couple spells at them builds on a hero with no mana. I kind of hate it. It looks like he's going for a Battle Fury because he thinks he's a hard carry. I don't know. This build is just kind of weak sauce. I wanted to have more right-click effects if he's going to be a right-clicker, or like be on an intel body if he's going to be a caster. As it is, I don't really feel like this is going to be very impactful. It's not terrible, but like it's not great either. Is that everybody? Legion Commander with the Thirst build? Yeah. Okay, teams are introduced at 14 minutes. It's been a busy game already. I have gone to the jungle to duel, and sure enough, I have queued up a Blink Dagger. Blink Dagger is the business with duel. Gotta have that Blink Blade Mail combo. Hey, wait, what's this? Legion Commander has Retaliate, when he's just hanging out and throwing arcane missiles and has Thirst and wants to like nuke and then chase down with Thirst. Why does he have Retaliate? That's not good on him. Oh, I know why. He denied me in the draft, and if you want to see the draft, you should support me on Patreon. Ruh-roh, Disruptor eats the Mortimer kisses. We knew Bloodseeker was there. We saw Legion Commander leave mid. I told him to leave. I left. He stayed. He died. Very sad. Meanwhile, up top, nothing's happening. Meanwhile, in the jungle, PA is gonna die to neutral camps. He's not gonna die to neutral camps, is he? That would be silly. I'm sure that's not gonna happen. Oh, it's skeletons. Skeletons hit hard. PA's a little squeesh. Oh, that was close. He's kiting. Killing this camp very slowly. Anyway, he's building some right-click stuff. Seems good. Let's take a look at net worth. How's this game going? How's this game going? Centaur is winning. He's loaded. Looks like he has a Quelling Blade and some damage. And is right-clicking on creeps right at the right moment. Brewmaster gets the Stampede up. Whips on the stun on the Centaur. Centaur gets the life drain and the stun. Legion Commander is there to help, but Centaur is not low, and that doesn't make Legion Commander very scary. Is Legion Commander there to help? Am I tripping? I did just see an Arcane Missile, right? Oh, Legion Commander is dead? What happened? Where did that Arcane Missile come from? Legion Commander is already dead. Whoa, whoa. I don't know how Dota works. What's happening? Where am I? What planet is this? Where's Legion Commander? He's mid. They stampede. He goes in. Slardar shows up with the TP. That's going to be a glimpse and a Mystic Flare and a stun, and he's going to go down. Okay, so that all happened mid while this little skirmish was happening top. And it wasn't a Mystic Flare, it was a concussive shot. I know what abilities are in Dota 2. I play ability draft all the time. I'm familiar with so many abilities. Okay, so that puts me at second place in net worth. That's very nice. Do I have farming stuff? I guess I'm just farming with Blade Mail. Seems good. Still only at 10 duel damage. God, you'd think I'm bad at duels or something. Meanwhile, top, Centaur is just pushing this lane. Looks like he's almost to his Radiance. 16 minutes. Already phase boots, almost Radiance. Nicely done. Good job. Who are you, Centaur? Oh, why look. Centaur is my friend Mr. Bitch. Props on a fast Radiance. That's scary. It's gonna be good. Legion Commander hangs out mid and casts Arcane Missile on anyone who comes anywhere near mid. Alright. I could have sworn I was closer to Blink than this. Anyway, whatever, I'll get Blink someday. Who do you think I am? Centaur? I don't know how to farm. Death Prophet wards. And gets caught by Brewmaster. Ooh, you saw that slap slap. You know what that means. He's got an Echo Saber. He's got the Blink. Ooh, and he's got the Exorcism. I know words. I can say the words I want to say when I try to say words. The Exorcism is going to be enough to kill poor old Smog Island. Meanwhile, mid, things are happening. Let's check out that fight. Looks like Mystic Flare goes down on Bloodseeker, but it's not enough. Oh, I went for my Shard before my Blink. That's right, for the Boundless Strike upgrade. I Boundless Strike forward, I get nuked and shot and blasted a lot. Legion Commander gets glimpsed way back over to river. It's enough to keep me alive, and I realize I'm very low, so I TP back to Fountain to try to slow the Legion Commander down. Because Thirst is strong. And suddenly Brewmaster TP's in. Exorcism is still up for a second. It's going to be good enough for a Visage. Brewmaster? No, Bloodseeker is seeking the blood of Disruptor. He's invisible. Disruptor lights him up with the Thunder Strike. And between his stuns and mine with the Boundless, we are going to bring him down. Boundless overshoots your target a lot. And while it is fantastic for duel, it is definitely still just better to have Blink. What I found I was doing a lot in this game was using Boundless Strike and then blinking to them anyway. So yeah, still Blink Blade Mail for dual builds. But this time I get a nice catch. I go in, I get supported by the Death Prophet, and let's just see that again. Zoomed in and in slow motion, because I just want to take a look at this Legion Commander's armor while this fight happens. He's currently at 6. He's currently got Thirst up, which means he's fast. Here it comes. There's the Boundless, there's the Blade Mail in the duel. Still at 6 armor. Alright, looks like he's not going to get armor melted this fight. We'll have to keep an eye on that later, because I'm sure there are armor melts. I ski-daddle out of the Wukong's command ring, because that is scary. Or at least it would be if this Snapfire had a Maelstrom. I don't know where it is, but Maelstrom Axe is the correct build for these abilities. I don't know why he has Null Talismans and a Rod of Potatoes and Arcane Boots and no Maelstrom and no Axe. Incorrect. Anyways, that's 2 kills for us. Looks like PA went down. Was that this fight? Was I too focused on my own duel to see what was happening with the PA? Oh no. That's not this fight. That is... His PA getting wrecked by neutral creeps. Oh man. Alright, looks like Snapfire's gonna get away. I'm gonna get away. That brings me a lot closer to having my Blink Dagger. Looks like Brewmaster got a little bit loaded between these fights. He did blink in and get that kill early in that fight. I think it was Visage. Now he's back to farming. Going for his Ags next for all of the abilities. Seems like a plan. I don't generally like needing an Ags on a right-click build, but like, he gets a lot from it on this build. A lot. Seems good. Legion Commander goes mid and casts arcane missiles on everyone he sees mid. There he goes. Look at that. Seems good. Alright, up top, Disruptor is being aggressive. Disruptor likes being aggressive. Legion Commander's plan to cast Arcane Missile on everyone and eventually chase them down with Thirst is not helping him farm, and he's falling behind a little bit. Bloodseeker is also not doing so hot on farm. Probably because he's hanging out with Legion Commander mid. Maybe they're going to go on Visage. I don't know. We'll have to see. Snapfire, utterly failing farm. If only he had a Maelstrom, it could really help with that. And then he could get a Rod of Potatoes after. Alright, there is the Stampede. Out comes the Mortimer Kisses. Legion Commander is way too far back to really hit anything with that. Centaur gets low. The Arcane Missile might do it. Oh no, he turns into pandas. Of course he turns into pandas. Looks like he's got his shard. And that is a duel. Let's see that again. It doesn't have to be in slow motion. We'll just watch from right here. Let's watch me. Where am I? Where am I? I'm jungling. Just minding my own business, jungling. When I hear the call. Hey bro, there's a fight brewing mid. Get up here. Did I go back 10 seconds or did I go back a minute? I feel like I went back too far. Where's the fight mid? Alright. I hear that there's a fight happening mid. I come hang out mid. Oh man, Legion Commander is just trying to kill the Centaur. But I'm gonna blink. Blade Mail and duel. And with my whole team there, that is an easy duel. Bound the Strike lets me chase the Bloodseeker, but we have no vision, so he gets out with Blur. Suddenly I'm up to 30 duel damage. Wow. Did I say he gets out? He gets glimpsed. And now he's back in the team. Team is doing mean things to him, and Boundless Strike comes off cooldown. Very nice. Excuse me, Mr. Bitch? What's that? Dominating? Let's see what Mr. Bitch is up to mid. Looks like he's pretty low. I'm sure he'll die to this aggressive PA or the Snapfire. No, he won't die to anyone. Because he's a monster. He's got Radiance for the evasion, and like we said earlier, all these abilities. He just won't die. That's 3 of them down. Our team's up 4K. It's looking good right now. It's looking good. I wonder if their team will be able to do anything to stop us. We'll have to see later, eventually, sometime down the road. I noticed during that fight, and I want to just take a look at this, that Centaur has a laundry list of abilities here. Oh, hey, look, the duel. We'll have to check out the laundry list later. Let's go back 10 seconds, maybe 20. Let's see that in slow motion. Legion Commander's hanging out far behind his tower. I'm sure he's safe. What could possibly go wrong? I could Boundless Strike duel him. That could go wrong. Whoopsies. Oh, looks like Brewmaster comes after me, punishing me for my duel. Oh my god, that was a lot. He just killified me. I am the dead. Oh no. Did he get Death Prophet right before he killed me too? Oh no. Death Prophet was hanging out with me when I went for that duel. dropping vision for me, making it nice and easy to get the duel. Oh yeah, I was dueling, and Death Prophet was getting squishified. And I am next. Exorcism is strong, man. Look at all that damage coming out. The Echo Saber's slow, the Stomp. Or no, the Crush, the Slithering Crush. We've been over this. Meanwhile, Centaur is getting chased by everybody and their mother. Oh, now the Brew has a double damage. That Visage goes down real fast. He even kills Centaur. Oh no, that's a Rampage. A Rampaging Brewmaster. Seems like double damage is good. I should draft double damage more often. So my team is now rethinking our lives, because it is suddenly apparent that while we were worried about this Legion Commander with Mortimer Kisses and Thirst and the Snapfire with still no Maelstrom and Wukong's Command and Drunken Brawler, this boy right here is the one to watch. So shout out to Brewmaster. He is now first place in net worth after his Rampage. Can't say that's really surprising. Legion Commander tries real hard to kill me, but Glimpse will keep me up. I blink home to heal. So Centaur gets, we were going to talk about this a second ago. That's right, 5. Improves Snapfire, increases Siphon charges by 1 and causes enemies to be feared if they're siphoned for too long. Increased jump range, and a Mortimer Kiss with Snapfire Cookie. I assume that doesn't work without Mortimer Kisses, that's fine. Double Edge causes slow and increases Centaur strength per hero hit. Up to 5 stacks. 15 seconds. Strength bonus 15% per hero hit. So that could be huge if he hits multiple heroes multiple times. Looks like Brewmaster is doing mean things to our tower. I'm gonna blink, I'm gonna duel. Visage is gonna help. He's gonna go down, but it's not gonna get me any duel damage. Only at 70 duel damage. But hey, we killed the Brewmaster, and he definitely just wrecked our team, so that feels good. Looks like Visage and Disruptor are gonna chase Bloodseeker away from lane. I'm gonna hang out in the farm for a second. Meanwhile, mid. Legion Commander is chilling mid and throwing arcane missiles at people. It's so exciting. That's really his whole plan this game, isn't it? I really thought this guy would be scarier, but I feel like he needed to do something other than hang out mid throwing arcane missiles. Anyways, my team just smoked, and somebody's about to get smoked. That's a blink duel onto the Legion Commander. He goes down fast. Let's see that again in slow motion. Did I go too far? No, it's fine. Alright, here we come. Bum bum. Bum bum. Oh yeah, that one is a very successful duel. I get the damage this time. I'm up to 90. 25 minutes in, this is feeling better than 10, 15 minutes in. Ooh, did you see it? Let's see that again. Because this is not the first time it's happened to Bloodseeker. It looks like he's going to get away, but there's the glimpse. And he comes back. Visage picks up the kill with a Dagon. How rude. And I believe last we catch Snapfire? PA. PA tries to silence us and is destroyified himself instead. So we are up 4K. Brewmaster is down to second place. I'm third, followed by Disruptor and Visage. Last is Death Prophet. Bless Death Prophet's hard. It's got a Solar Crest. It can ruin people's armor. Boundless Strike after the Snapfire misses, and this fight is going to taper off a little bit. Alright, let's look at Centaur some more while we're waiting for the next thing to happen. So, this also improves Primal Split, which gives him a 4th Panda, the Void Ruling. Disarms and slows movement speed of nearby enemies. with a pulse that you can cast. Seems good. Our whole team is hanging out bottom, itching for a fight. Brewmaster is ready to head it up, but he wants a Roche. Disruptor is sleeping as he runs by the Brewmaster and gets killified. Absolutely squishiated, destroyified, killed, murdered. Hey, look. I got Legion Commander. Looks like that one's going to be a win for me, too. Yay, dual damage. Up to 110. You know what that means for my Boundless Strike? It's starting to slap. Centaur goes in. I don't have a duel for this Brewmaster. I do... Okay, wait a second. I'm like not even tracking this fight. What happened here? Who went in first? I saw somebody die immediately. Disruptor's already dead. Centaur goes in for the PL. Brewmaster gets on Visage and destroys him. I'm trying to fight the Brewmaster, but all my stuff is on cooldown. Boundless Strike is good enough for a Bloodseeker? That Bloodseeker that just went down? Oh yeah. Bloodseeker goes down. That backs us off from the Brewmaster. Centaur gets the lifesteal up on him. Out comes the Wukong's commands. Ruh-roh. Looks like I got a kill right before I exploded there. What did I get? Oh, I got PL. I tried to go after the snap, but hey. Hey, look at that. Wukong with Maelstrom is scary. Snapfire just hit our team with it and got a double kill. Wow. It's like she should have gotten Maelstrom earlier or something. Alright, where's her axe? Where is her axe? It winds up being a 3 for 3. Look at these guys just trading net worth. It's a tight race right there. They're both doing very well. Radiance versus no meaningful farm items. Fascinating. He's got a Basher. He's finished his Ags. This is a good build. I like it a lot. He's doing quite well with it, too. Oh man, that rampage earlier. We find some neutral items. UG Commander finds a jungle item and almost considers leaving it behind. Looks like we're all together top. The Thunderstrike goes on the Bloodseeker. Death Prophet heads him off. That is some armor melt. I'm sure he has negative 1,000 armor, negative 12 in fact. And the Mystic Flare will clean it up. Meanwhile, I am mid, pushing the wave and looking for something. Teal pings me. Snapfire is nigh. But my whole team's pushing top still. We're having a conversation about where to go next. I'm looking for a duel, but not finding it mid. Visage and Disruptor have decided to push out the bottom. Looks like I find my duel. Let's watch this. This is what I live for in Dota. I see. Hey, there's that thing I was talking about earlier where I do the Boundless Strike into Blink. And while that is a good duel for me, and I do glimpse the Brewmaster off me, he comes back and kills me. But that's okay, I already got my duel damage. I'm up to 140. It's starting to be scary. Alright, three of them are after us top. Brewmaster is going to settle for the Centaur, and with the stun, he goes down. Nice ult Snapfire, hitting 0 enemy heroes because Centaur is already dead. Good attempt, good attempt. Looks like Death Prophet got out. But our two leads on net worth are falling behind as Brewmaster continues to farm. What a struggle. What will ever happen? Whatever will happen. What will happen ever? Brewmaster with the double purchase of Vanguard and Abyssal Blade kills the tower, and that's good. That's good right there. Now he can blink and hit you and stun you by hitting you, and then he can stun you with Abyssal Blade, and then he can hit you some more. Then he can stun you with Slithering Crush, and then hit you some more. Yeah, this is going to turn into a lot of crowd control on this build. Looks like Disruptor's about to get caught. And he gets slappity-slapped and goes right down. Meanwhile, in the river, I see three heroes and realize I'm about to get silenced, so obviously I jump on Legion Commander with Duel. That's a good duel for me, but Brewmaster's behind me, wrecking my team. He already got the Visage. No, he already got the Disruptor, and he turns and goes after the Visage too. So, while I have the duel, I glimpse him off me. I don't think I can take him. Think about it, but in the end I run. Snapfire Cookie helps. Is it enough? No, it's not. Brewmaster is a monster. I go down. Centaur turns into a bunch of pandas and doesn't go down. He's going to take the extra lifetime to run down Bloodseeker, run down Snapfire, run down PA, and have two pandas left for fighting Brewmaster, who is just not losing health. He runs away the Fire Spirit. Looks like the Earth Spirit might sacrifice himself for the cause. Centaur comes back to life. Tries to cookie out. That Abyssal Blade comes in. He BKBs right before he goes down. Brewmaster leaves the battle at full life. Oh man. This is scary Brewmaster. Careful, he says, as if we're not aware that Brewmaster just bent our whole team over the kitchen sink again. Legion Commander with the Mortimer Kisses from across the world misses a bunch of them. Doesn't get much thirst out of it. I don't know if I'm impressed by that. Brewmaster goes invisible. And goes after Centaur's Courier. Does he know about that? No, he doesn't. Goes into jungle where he catches no one because there's a ward here. Some slows go on him, some stuns go on him, and he walks right out because he is a tanky boy. Alright, he is carrying their team's net worth. The next three are our three carries. I think that seems good, probably. Snapfire's getting a little scary. Has a Sange now. Still no Ags. Why don't you have Ags yet? Looks like the Yasha's on the Courier. Still don't know why there's no Yasha there. Looks like Phantom Assassin has a Battle Fury and is going for Desolator. I don't know if I agree with that. No, it's going for Silver Edge and just has some armor melt. Fascinating. Okay. Bloodseeker has a Meteor Hammer and a Desolator. Huh. What a weird build. I don't understand what he's doing. Who else is on their team? We looked at everybody. Legion Commander with Sange and Kaya for those killer arcane missiles, and Aether Lens for more long-range killer arcane missiles. Everybody goes on Centaur. He puts the life drain on Brewmaster. I jump in for the duel on Brewmaster under the Snapfire ult, which gets cancelled. Oh no, it's not canceled. We're still standing in it. Just kidding. Alright, what happened there? Let's watch this again. They already dueled Brew. I go down, but I don't give up the duel because I lasted long enough to not give up the duel. Brew killed Centaur. Disruptor goes down at the bottom of the fight. Brew gets on Visage, who goes down. Oh man, that is a full-on team wipe. That seems bad right there. Was that all my fault? Should I have just not taken that engage? What happened there? Let's learn things. So, at the start of this... Oh, okay. Okay, so Centaur is farming down here. Yeah, Centaur's just chilling, farming, minding his own business. He sees a Bloodseeker and thinks about going for him, and the whole team shows up, and I decide to helpfully help. I figure Centaur will never go down, and if I get a good Blade Mail duel off, maybe I can get a kill. But their whole team is here, and this is 2 into a Snapfire ult. And I will go down, and all of the little pandas will go down. And then it's Brewmaster versus 3 intel heroes. And he will smash. Looks like Bloodseeker and Snap are enough for the Death Prophet there. Brewmaster gets the Visage. Yeah, so that was me trying to help a friend, and, well, we shouldn't have taken that fight. We didn't really have vision covering this area at all for farming, so this wasn't a good place to be farming in the first place, and I definitely should have just, let him die, like I did with Disruptor earlier this game. And the rest of the team should have let us die. Because now we're all down, and they get a good push in here. I'm sure Legion Commander has items that let him push. Oh, no. Intel? Intel and move speed, so he can be even faster with Thirst. Well, Brewmaster has some items that let him push. Jeez, he slaps that tower to pieces. Looks like he's coming in for this one, too. He will fort the Meteor Hammer from the Bloodseeker, disables the tower for long enough for their next wave to show up. Looks like mid's going down. Cinder Brew, some missiles. A Skywrath Mage ult. We do some things, and they back off. As we all finally come back up. Well, that was a terrible fight into mid-tower and mid-racks. Their team is now up 10k gold. Their Brewmaster is now way ahead, almost 5k ahead of Centaur. Like 8k ahead of me. Their Snapfire has pulled ahead now after that last big team fight and that push. Things are looking a little grim for the Radiant. Will we come back? Will it be a game? Got Battle Fury Silver Edge on PA. I already looked at their team. Let's look at our team. Looks like Disruptor has gone for attack speed, Maelstrom, BKB. I love it with Bash to the Deep. He wants to attack fast. Seems good. Visage with the smorgasbord of a build. It's like supporty and casty and a little bit tanky. Seems good. He's got the Ghost Scepter. He's got the Dagon 1. He's got GGs. GGs are solid. Those help us a lot. Looks like there's a little lull in the action here. I might skip to next highlight after we look at items if we get that far. I have Blink Blade Mail. My Blink is upgraded to the attack speed one. After teleportation, you gain 40 phase movement speed and 35 agility for 6 seconds. You're already at 25. So when you blink, this thing gives you a whopping 60 agility, which is 60 attack speed and a bunch of armor as far as I'm concerned. These naughty boys invade our triangle. They're killing our jungle camps, and we seem to be too scared to do anything about it. Looks like Visage wants to defend the T2, which is a terrible idea. That thing is lost, and we need a high ground defense when they're ahead like this. They are coming for our high ground. Let's see how this fight goes. I bound the strike in and actually grabbed the snap. The rest of the team is focused on the Brew, and I really didn't want the Snapfire ult to go down there. Brew goes down once, but he pops right back up. I think he tries to come after me. But he faces the entire wrath of our team. They backed off with PL dead and Snap dead. PA dead and Snap dead. They didn't think they had that fight. And now that their Brew is down, it's a bit of a rout. That's a 3 for nothing. Their 10k lead has gone down 3k. Brewmaster picked up a double damage, but at the expense of getting caught, goes down. This is looking a lot better all of a sudden. We won a team fight. Wow. So my team was saying we're gonna do well in fights as long as you duel the Brewmaster. And I picked the Snapfire instead because of Wukong's command, and I feel like Wukong's command not coming down on that fight was huge. Because now that he's got his Maelstrom, that does so much damage to have, you know, what, 16 copies of him all lapping us with chainmail attacks? Chainmail? Chain lightning attacks? Some kind of chain attacks. I can say words. Shut up. Anyways, looks like I'm going to go for Satanic next. Time to get some survivability on this dual build. What else we got going on? Looks like Centaur has augmented his Radiance with a heart, some phase boots, a BKB, and it looks like we're going to take this Brew is Still Dead time to push. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Yeah, 14 extra Snapfires. So, Centaur starts the push, Snapfire ends the push with a big old Wukong's command, which pretty much just forces us out. Centaur decides to get out of dodge. Now the Brewmaster's back up, and after pushing all the waves out, their 10k lead is down to a 3k lead. Centaur is back ahead on net worth. And now I'm only 5k behind Brew. Used to be 8. What else we got? Looks like we've got a Solar Crest and a Glimmer Cape on the Death Prophet. Some good support items. We already looked at Centaur. We already looked at Visage. Nothing surprising there. Looks like their team is farming their triangle and pushing in bottom. My team is doing aggressive things top. I think we're looking for a fight. I'm not sure if that's the right option. Disruptor out front seems dangerous, but the the Glipner into Mystic Flare is good enough for the PA. PA goes down. Meanwhile, the other 4 of them are pushing our tier 2. Our tier 2 is already gone. Did I just kill that? What happened there? No, it's just not even here. Okay. Anyways, they're pushing RT2. It looks like we're going to teleport to the fight, so let's keep an eye on this. Creep Wave comes in. Bloodseeker and Brewmaster start whacking away. Glyph is going to keep it up for a minute. They go straight for our creeps. Centaur TB's in first. Lincoln Sphere protects the Brewmaster. Duel on the oh god, that was so backward. Lincoln Sphere protects the Bloodseeker. Lincoln Sphere protects the Bloodseeker as he backs out. Not sure who threw it on him, but it saves his butt from that Spirit Siphon. And then the Blink Duel on the Brewmaster is good for the kill. Legion Commander is left out of position. I'll get that kill, and I decide to go on the Snapfire, but fighting inside Wukong's command is in fact dangerous. I go down. Centaur is a thick, thick boy though, and brings down the Snapfire. Visage just barely survives when the Centaur gets that kill in time. Looks like a PA was already dead from the top fight, and we're going to catch the Bloodseeker at the end of that. Legion Commander buys back to defend top. And Disruptor does mean things to him. He's not quite as squishy as PA and doesn't go down. Yeah, PA's got 2 damage items and 0 health anything. Also, no boots? You guys, I don't know if PA knows how to play Dota. This build just like needs power treads and it would be fine. Ugh. Okay. Fascinating. I don't know what's going on there. Sometimes I think I have a good game and then I realize the enemy PA doesn't have boots at 42 minutes. Like any boots at all. But he can probably take this Centaur. Remember how I said he needs Engage? Like, Shadow Blade is an option for Engage, kinda. But like, boots are pretty helpful for engaging successfully. Call me crazy, but I think you should have boots. Oh man, I was the only one that died in that last fight. Sad to be dead. But that's okay. Alright. Looks like we're looking for a fight top. Spoiling for a fight so we can push. Net worth has swung back to our side. Centaur is well ahead again. I have finished my Satanic. I picked up a Titan Sliver, so I'm going to get an S&Y. Love that combined status resistance. And meanwhile, in their triangle, things are happening, and I'm not seeing them happen. Looks like Disruptor is happily farming their triangle, and Brew catches him. Or Disruptor catches Brew with a nice Glipner into Mystic Flare, but Brewmaster has friends. Disruptor goes down, Death Prophet TP's out. Just in the nick of time, Centaur will TP to top, avoiding the fight in favor of getting some farm. I like it. Seems fine. And the enemy team will invade our jungle. They're going to grab our outpost. Death Prophet's going to try to set up vision and get caught by the Brewmaster. The multiple stuns are strong. Death Prophet gets melted. But he died, giving us eyes to see with. Out of range. Oh no, out of range of the Sentry Ward. Good spot for vision. This time they will take the T2 bottom. It looks like they just want to come high ground. Death Prophet buys back. This is an important fight. It's a good time to do it. Preemptive Lincoln's on Brew. He goes on me. I'm going to Blade Mail and just run away. I was trying to fight this. Oh, nope, I don't run away. I try to fight, and I go down. I probably should have run away. Meanwhile, over here, Snapfire gets his ult off, but can't bring down the Centaur. So we pretty much have one beefy boy on each side of this fight just running into the back lines. Though Brewmaster is a little more successful. He gets 2 kills. Centaur's 1. As the fight continues with everyone around, Snapfire will go down, and eventually the Bash of the Deep is going to pay off. The 3 on him. Brewmaster will also go down. PA was pushing mid, I guess, during that fight, where the tower and racks were already gone. I don't know what PA was doing that fight. PA, what are you doing, man? Where are you at? Big team fight going on bottom. That building's not important. That doesn't produce any creeps. You didn't even kill it. Okay. PA is super high or doesn't know how to play Dota. 45 minutes, still no boots. He's got ninja gear, right? So who needs boots? Looks like he's going for a scatty because he's sick of people just being able to walk away from him because they have shoes. Looks like Centaur is picking up an AC for the team. I like it. He's got his BKB. He's got a Radiance. PA sneaks up on the Centaur. Bloodseeker, daggers, and silences. Centaur eats a cookie. He chonks down the PA. Is it enough? He just gets out of Radiance range. And Centaur decides not to fully tower dive. Alright, I'm back up. I'm going to TP to Centaur and immediately blink on Bloodseeker. The duel is good. With Centaur's help, we kill the Bloodseeker, although there is no more damage for me. It took too long. What's kind of hilarious is Bloodseeker actually just doesn't have enough damage. Like, this goes perfectly. That's a good blink duel engage, right? I TP in, and I just immediately go. Blade Mail's up, and Bloodseeker's hitting me, but like, the self-chonk is what you want from Blade Mail, and Bloodseeker just doesn't hit hard enough. And he's got the Tesso, the Basher, but he also has a Meteor Hammer and 0 agility from any of his items, except for Wraith Band. Lol. he knows he's an agility hero. Anyways. Didn't get the damage off, but I did get the kill. I think I need some more attack speed. I think I'll pick up a Yasha and a Butterfly. Alright, so their Bloodseeker got caught and is dead. Disruptor is aggressively farming their triangle again. I'm sure he won't get caught this time. We think they might be Roshing. I believe some Rosh shenanigans are about to ensue. Okay, maybe not. There's no Rosh there. Legion Commander goes mid and casts Mystic Flare on the baddies mid. Brewmaster sees Visage and doesn't see Visage. Runs down the river. Oh man, look at that! Look at that sprint in the river. So fast. Brewmaster sees Disruptor, and Legion Commander's already on him. The BKB is good and helps a little, but Bash is better, and with the Phantom Strike and Bash, Brewmaster brings down the Disruptor. Duel will catch the Legion Commander, stop him from running, but the Brewmaster looks like he might get away with all that move speed. You know who doesn't have move speed? PA, no boots, no move speed, and the Glimpse. The Glimpse is good enough for the PA. Oh, he thinks he's going to get out. There it is. Whoopsies. That's hilarious. Watch me glimpse him and then not attack him as he runs by. Oh, because he went invis. He must use his Shadow Blade. No, we had vision. Wait, did this vision go down after he ran past me? Okay, he invises and gets by me. And the vision comes down after he goes down? How did we see him before that? Did Centaur... What? Oh, that's how we saw him. He just died to Radiant Spurn. Okay. That was a silly fight. Anyways, that is 3 of them for our poor Disruptor. Looks like their top racks disappeared during one of those previous pushes. Don't know where Brew is. Actually, we do, but Visage is worried about it. I want it. I'm looking for the fight. He goes on my Centaur. That's going to be a Blink Blade Mail duel, and that is good enough for Beastmaster. Casual 260 duel damage at this point. Brewmaster's got his ult up, comes back out. I have a Satanic now, and standing in front of him goes much better. The Snapfire ult comes out, and we have to leave. Even you, Centaur, can't stand in that thunderstorm. Bloodseeker and Brewmaster continue to pursue. Bloodseeker gets glimpsed back. And Brew peels off to the north as he gets low. Finds the re-engage and picks off Death Prophet. Very rude. Centaur's still there for some reason. Oh man, what a beefcake. Blade Mail and Lifelink help. The fear is throwing people off of him. Snapfire Cookie is not quite enough to escape, and the entire team on him will do it. And his teammates all abandon him because, you know, that fight had just been going on for too long. And now Disruptor walks past a ward and goes for Roche. They have this area very well spotted. And it's only one of them down to our Centaur and our best support down. They should probably have seen that and should probably contest this. But it looks like they are completely unaware, just happily farming away over here. Well, Disruptor slowly but surely kills Roshan. Oh man, this amount of attack speed is like not quite it with the Bash of the Deep. Scatty's good. Killing Roche is nice. Oh, he consumed his Moon Shard. He needs another Moon Shard. He finishes Roche and immediately TP's home. Fascinating. It looks like the push is the bottom. Brew sends in an illusion first, complete with Lincolns on it. That's hysterical. We buy the ruse and try to fight him, but he dies. And I'm really glad I didn't waste a duel there, because, oh man, I sure tried. He went down right before I was going to cast it, and good thing. They're hanging out in our jungle. 4 of them anyway. PA's kind of over here doing his own thing. Almost has a scatty, still no boots. They're at the top of our ramp, waiting for this moment. Here comes Death Prophet to ward. And they jump on him and Death Prophet explodes. Oh, that is mean and has got to be frustrating because that's not the first time we've seen that this game. I'm not tired, you're tired, shut up. Alright, Disruptor farms our triangle. The rest of us kind of chill high ground. I think we're waiting for this defense. You know, these towers we don't have are going to help us protect these packs. That is the real Brewmaster. That's going to be a blade mail duel, the old walk-up style. Duel ends. He doesn't quite get away. This time I fight Snapfire with Satanic keeping me up. He'll go down. That's a double kill for me and a killing spree for Visage. That is a 5 for an out-of-base catch. I immediately TP to top and blink to the secret shop. I think it's time for me to buy an entire butterfly? Looks like it. That's nice. Cool. Centaur's doing the right thing right now and running down mid while they're all dead. But don't worry, I'll catch up. We got Travs and an SNY. I'll be there in no time. I'm definitely not going to go jungle right now. No, I run in top. Okay. So, Centaur is mid, Waylon on Rax when Leader Commander comes to say something about it, and instead gets run down by Centaur, and he totally can escape. Bloodseeker tries to do things. Doesn't get dueled. Was it on cooldown? It was on cooldown. Did I duel somebody recently? What happened to my duel? Why is my duel on cooldown? Oh, was that a Lincoln's? Was that a Lincoln's buff on Bloodseeker? Yep, yes it was. He has a Lincoln Sphere and I wasted a duel on him. Cool. Well, I still stun him. Centaur still comes after him. We could chase, but we kind of just decide to melt their base, it looks like. Bloodseeker doesn't come back for more. We need some heals. Legion Commander can still get chased out of the fight by Centaur, but sure can't seem to stop him. Let's just enjoy how fast this happens. Oh yeah, that's going in. That's going in the short. I know what the short's gonna be today, boys. What towers? You don't need towers. You certainly don't need racks. Meanwhile, their whole team respawns. They go on Centaur. PA goes down. Too fast to believe. Snapfire gets stunned out of his ult. Legion Commander goes down. Too fast to believe. The thingy thing is popped. The Lincolns, and that's going to be a late duel for one more duel win for me. And while Brewmaster is scary, it doesn't matter if you don't have an ancient. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I had some fun with that game. It looked bad for a minute in the middle there. We came back. If you watched this whole video pretty please with sugar on top, hit that like button. I don't mind if you don't subscribe. I don't mind if you don't support me on Patreon, but hit the like button. It really matters. It matters so much. I will be so grateful. Good luck, have fun, don't die. I will catch you in the next one, or I might catch you at my stream Tuesdays and Thursday nights on Twitch. And if you do want to support the channel on Patreon, that would be great. You would get to see the post game, which we're going to now. Boop.